Okay, so in this lesson, we are going to look a little bit closer at the two parts of a linear function. So in lesson number one, we talked about this internet access company, and we figured out that they had a fixed cost of 10 cents and a per minute cost of 3 cents. So if we were to write that out as a function of two variables, we would have y equals 10 cents plus 0.03x, where x is the number of minutes and y is the total cost. So there are two parts of this. The first part is what we call the rate. This is going to be our rate of change. Notice that I didn't include the x, but that's how you find it. It's the number that is the coefficient of x. And then the other part is called our initial value. Initial value. Okay, so let's take a little bit closer to these. So rate of change is otherwise known as our slope. It's the coefficient of x, or whatever the independent variable is, whatever the input is. And when we state it, it should be stated as blank per blank, where typically this is a number, like a price or whatever, and typically this is some amount of time. Typically, not always, but it would be per minute, per year, per month, per week, something like that. Not 100% of the time, but that's a pretty safe rule. Our initial value is what you commonly know as the y-intercept. And it is the constant term, so the one that doesn't have a variable attached to it. And it's the value of y when x is 0. So it's typically the price. If there's a fixed cost, it would be the price. It's the value at the beginning of whatever it is that we're looking at, membership plan or experiment or whatever it is. It's the starting point, but you can't usually say starting point. You usually have to be a little bit more specific. So like in this case, we would say it's the fixed access cost. All right, it's the price if there were 0 minutes. All right, so that's basically what those two parts mean.